Yeah, hello everyone. We are finishing today's marathon day with Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. This is gonna be Julius mode, all bosses. And, well, I'm glad you donated for it. And we met the incentive to upgrade it from Soma mode to Julius mode. So yeah, I'm Diagon. This is Happy Birthday Scan Me and Frozer. And with this out of the way, we can start. Oh, what?
Perfect.
What?
Ain't no way.
Whatever.
Oh my god.
We did it. Good enough. So yeah, we play as Julius at the beginning, but this mode is more like a throwback to Castlevania 3, where you have multiple characters. Well, we don't have them yet, but yeah, we will unlock them as we go. And we already had the first boss, Flying Armor. And unfortunately, we are stuck with Julius at the moment, and Julius in this game is pretty damn bad. Come on. Okay. Oh, and yeah, that is Magic Seal. Fortunately, we don't have to draw this in Julius mode.
Thank God we don't have to do that, because that's like the worst thing in this entire game.
Yeah, after bosses and souls, you have to, on the pen, on the stylus, on the DS, draw the shape to get things.
Yeah, this is Yoko, and we will use her for movement mostly, and to deal with some bosses as well later on.
So in the previous fight, you'll seen Diagon was using the axe sub-weapon while also having the whip to damage the enemies, and Yoko's got this wonderful ice ability, which we can also use to get invincibility frames, and we can damage boost through enemies as well. So not only is she useful for her wonderful backdashing abilities, she's also quite utilitarian about getting through areas.
Also, like, you may have noticed like that, like the beginning, the characters are dealing quite a lot of damage. The very beginning. It's like pretty much like for most of the bonus characters in the entirety of the DS-Vanias at this point. So, like, the early bosses will take not that much of a time, but of course, like, the further we get, the more difficult it will be. So, but yeah. But yeah, of course, there is like this usual movement where we try to usually backdash, cancel into a jump, or also into attacks, because it's usually like the very best movement that you can do. Pretty much like all of the modern Castlevanias at this point.
Yeah, we're about to get to Dario, our second boss for this run. I'm gonna save just in case. Shouldn't be a problem, but yeah. In actually, Soma mode is way harder at the beginning, but later on it's super easy. Well, of course you did that. He's invincible during that attack. But yeah, so Soma mode is way harder at the beginning, but in Julius mode you can die on any boss, to be fair.
Because like they still hit like a truck, and like you're very under-leveled. Because like experience is still very important, especially when we get to like very specific spots in the game, which will be mentioned by Metako a little bit later. But yeah, usually what we're trying to do is we're using the ice spell as soon as we can, and then we will just do attack cancelling by just using attacks and then backdash into it and duck as well. Yeah.
You'll also notice that the MP is like filling with the green bar on the top left, and you're not going to be able to just constantly spam abilities, so you do need to keep an eye on that to make sure you've got your refresh up to do that. Also in Julius mode, you can only get health back from save rooms and the boss gems or souls. And we get our third character of the run.
Man.
Anime man.
So Alucard's really cool because he can fly. It's like
That's all you know.
the redeeming feature is you can turn into a bat and fit through small spaces, and then you can also do the I don't even remember like the blue warpy jump ability.
Yeah, usually like you're supposed to have puppets.
There is no like trail like in Soten in this game, but yeah, that's basically gravity jump, gravity boots jump. Come on. Grabbing a warp now, and proceeding further. Yeah, I have to follow somewhat precise experience route for a glitch later on. It's not like too bad because you like it's accounted for to kill additional zombies and stuff. They fortunately don't give you a lot of experience. But yeah, I have to skip all those guys and so on and so on.
So another good thing if you run Julius mode is you don't have to deal with like those ice cubes at all. Because normally you would have to use the touchpad in order to destroy those blocks, but luckily for Julius mode we don't have to do that at all.
You have to do that actually.
Even by touching it?
No.
Oh yeah, but like you don't have to use the touchscreen at all. Because again,
I mean they just should have removed it for Julius mode to be fair.
Honestly, yeah, I definitely agree.
Like you're gonna see that in a bit.
Yeah, but again, this is like one of the earlier DS titles, so they kind of had to incorporate those gimmicks, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I think they were forced to.
Yeah.
So Diagong's jump cancelling his attacks here. Fast, whippy smashy. Special attack to avoid the beam cannon. Uses a few fist moves. Really quite a static boss. Doesn't do an awful lot of variance compared to that. So you get quite a lot of safe space in that middle beside the face.
There it is.
Smash this.
Yeah. And for whatever reason, only Julius can deal with it.
So there are probably like 3 or 4 times you're going to switch to Julius for like about a second.
No, that's... Oh, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
to get to Yoko back. But yeah, he's like... Julius is done, even though it's called Julius mode. Yep. I mean, he's Garbo. I'm sorry.
I mean, he had his shine in Area of Sorrow.
Oh
so.
yeah, he was kind of broken there.
Yep.
In fact. But yeah, I guess he thought like, Dracula is dead, my job is done, I can chill.
I can just retire into old age.
Yeah. Wait. Here, right? Yeah, that's... I should have gone the other way, whatever, I went around.
Yeah, it's so funny like that you can see those little altars where like their souls usually are, right? For specific actions, but like you don't really have to interact with them because you pretty much have like all the movement abilities at this point.
Yeah.
Also, if you may have noticed, like the music drastically changes between Soma and Julius mode. And honestly, I like Julius mode's music just way better.
I mean, it's just 2 tracks, this and the beginning.
Oh yeah, but it's still.
Yeah, this is one... Like, this version of Bloody Tears is great, of course. I'm gonna kill one. I usually kill 2 Ghost Dancers, but... Yeah, because I'm about to do a zip. This works, by the way.
Yeah. At this point, it has been like a very staple thing that you actually have to do. So.
Yeah, worst case scenario, I will have to kill the demon twice. Yep, this works exactly like zips in Soma mode, but we have to rely on leveling up. So you do it off screen, level up off screen, and then you zip.
If you see the map underneath the camera feed, you'll actually see that we've gone considerably higher on the map than where we were. But boss?
Yeah, this is Gurgot and he's cute. Come on, man. This attack almost one-shots.
Because you're normally supposed to do it rather late, and this is going to be like our 4th boss at this point. So, but again, like there can't be like a Castlevania speedrun or like a Metroidvania speedrun where you're vastly underleveled. So, yeah. Ooh.
Bro, I should be fine.
Okay. So after you deplete like a certain amount of HP, phase 2 will start, and all of his attacks will get a little bit faster, and of course like there's this fall down sequence, which we usually can't really do much about it.
Yeah, this works too.
Yeah.
He just resets every time you high jump.
That's really weird why he does that. I think like you're just basically not in range anymore, and then that's why he just turns around.
I mean, normally you'd think that if you go so high, you probably want to go above him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for the orb.
Yeah, usually you don't have to wait for the orb at all. Usually you can skip them for Julius mode. But yeah, if you're a little bit low on HP, you still have to take that orb, unfortunately. Also, hey, we picked up a tower's key.
Yep, it's actually required. Even though you don't have inventory or menu, you can just pause the game.
Yeah.
Maybe Argik has something to say?
Just that this tune is a banger. And I very much enjoy it.
I agree.
Castlevania has a bunch of bobs, and this is one of them.
Okay, we're about to... We are gonna do 2 bosses here, actually. This is Dimitri, and he copies your ability. Well, in Julius mode, we don't exactly have a lot of those. So the best thing you can do is just give him fireballs.
Because it's also like a very slow attack that you have, like that he does. So if more chances to attack him without being in danger. Yep.
And this is Malphas. It's pretty bad jump selection.
Yeah, Malphas is usually not that dangerous, as you can see. Like he just gets 1 attack in usually, and then that's it.
Yeah, for whatever reason you cannot switch characters before you grab the orb or leave the room. So that's why I had to do it outside the boss room. I still would like to heal though, but it's faster to just go to this save than wait for the orb. Come on. Yeah, so just a bunch of movement now till the next boss. This is pretty much how this entire run goes.
Also, yeah, you're going to do the bosses completely out of order, as you may have noticed in the very beginning. So, yeah, it's again pretty much like most of like the additional characters. You don't really have to do anything in order. There's just like a certain amount of bosses that you have to kill, usually very specific ones. And of course, we have to. I don't know. It's just weird that you always have to switch to bat for just those small spaces. which is a little bit tedious, but usually it doesn't take that much time. And yeah,
My favorite boss, everyone's favorite boss. Don't move. Okay.
Dude, I hate this boss.
Yeah, he's weak to electric attacks, obviously.
It also does help
So-
that the electric attack hits multiple times, so it's like how we quickly defeat him. Otherwise, like, this boss is super annoying. Because normally you wouldn't be able to dive there, but since we're playing in Julius mode, yeah, we can just be underwater. Deal with it just fine.
Some Order of Occlusion attack.
Yeah, jumping underwater is not the best idea.
What?
Okay. That was weird.
Yeah, so even if you're like underwater walking, just backdashing is straight up better. But it looks very slow, it's still faster than just regularly walking.
Don't turn around.
What? Not yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and as I said, I have to follow somewhat precise experience route, so I'm killing all those scalar ranks here. One more here.
So just to explain a little bit how the zips actually work. So, as you may have noticed, Diagon was like trying to use a special attack into the right side of a transition screen. And what this does, it basically puts you up at the top right of the previous room, usually. That's pretty much like how most of the zips work in all of the Metroidvanias, at least on DS. And so if you like want to do like any zips from right to left, that unfortunately doesn't work.
In this game it does.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yep. Okay. Have enough to... Oh. No. Come on. Come on, man. Don't do this to me.
So this is Bad Company. Bad Company has like various forms that it switches in between to. Or whenever he switches in... Ooh.
Oops.
Oops.
I mean, that's what happened
Yeah.
if you play like I just did. Probably shouldn't have done that at the marathon. I mean, it's optimal.
Also, if I recall correctly, like this specific room is just like a small representation of like the very first room in Castlevania 1. I think it looks similar at least.
That's enough. Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, as I was going to mention before, so Bad Company has like various different attacks or like forms that he switches to. And then he usually like does specific attacks. If he switches to a hand, he just tries to chase you. If you switch to a Moai, then you shoot a laser. Which is a callback on all of the other Konami games at this point. And Bad Form, like he will just try to chase you as well. But
Okay.
oh, there we go. But yeah.
Yeah, here you need tower key to open this door.
So next boss is going to be Zephyr, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here I'm probably gonna take some damage. Because it doesn't really matter. There's a save here.
Do you know if Spike can multi-hit in this game?
In this, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not saving.
Yeah, like
Not for this boss. There is no. Why I speak?
I just wanted to say. So this is Zephyr. Zephyr like has the ability to stop time, and usually like really prepares it. So like by using a special, you can just dodge his attack just fine. Like that boss is not that troublesome in Julius mode. Yeah, sure, you can throw snaps and jumps around, but other than that, it's like not.
Yeah,
that
if
big
you
of a-
see him not doing anything for a while, he will try to stop time. So that's when you use special.
So I assume you picked up this orb specifically to refill your MP, right?
No, actually HP, because I'm gonna do
Oh, okay.
this.
Oh,
Sweet damage boost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ice spell is so nice for movement. Yeah, and I'm about to do the second zip and the last zip. Also, I think I'm gonna go safer without damage boosting. Just because next boss is a Goonie and it's quite hard. Gonna replenish my MP. And yep,
Oh,
there it
good.
is.
So this is like also a zip that you would do in so many percent to get you a Goonie.
To switch, actually.
So instead of like fighting Dario for the second time and use the spell to get into the boss fight, you will just fight a Goonie directly itself. Which is alright, I guess.
I mean, you fought Dario already. The good thing about Ice Spell, well, first of all, he's weak to ice. And the spell double hits, as you might see. It can even triple hit.
but like getting a triple hit is like very precise, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
Ah, that sucks.
You're done already.
Okay. So it worked out
Uh,
somehow.
Yeah, I'm not like it's unfortunate as Soma you can do the same zip and just zip back just zip back down. In Julius mode you have to go all the way back. Do all the backtracking. Well, technically I did not visit this area yet. So I guess it's not backtracking.
But at this point, you don't really need to take care of your experience route, right?
Yeah, I'm done with it. And yeah, I did both zips. That's nice.
If I recall correctly, there's still like 2 bosses left before you can enter the end game, pretty much, right? There is still like the Puppet Master and the
Paranoia is not actually required,
Okay.
but we are doing all bosses category.
So
It's
we have
so
to do
weird that you have glitchless, or well, you can do zips in glitchless, of course, but you can just skip Paranoia. I'm gonna say before Paranoia.
Yeah, Paranoia can...
That thing is dangerous.
Yep. I think like Paranoia is like one of the harder bosses in this entire game. Obviously, like there's Death and Abaddon still, but like I can see like most of the people have been having trouble with Paranoia.
Paranoia is probably harder than Death. Like Abaddon is pretty easy.
Especially if you know what you're doing, right? So.
Well, yeah, you can just dodge the patterns with special as well.
Yeah, when we get there, we will actually see that.
Yeah, so there is a small guy before Paranoia. I'm gonna deal with him as Alucard and then switch to Yoko because, again, my Ice spell is able to double hit Paranoia. Yeah, so here it's convenient to backdash cancel attacks instead of jump cancel. This should be safe. Again? No.
Ooh. Okay.
Actually, no, yeah. I know this is at the last second.
So how the mirrors actually work? Whenever like they try to, whenever you try to shoot the very first laser, it actually targets you where you were standing. So, and then of course like the rest is random where it goes to.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Because he entered the mirror 2 times. Normally it's 1. And you can do 0, of course. But you have to get lucky also with the pattern.
But still the fight went pretty well actually.
Yeah, it was alright.
Like it can get way worse if you get like hit by the laser multiple times. So just getting hit there once is also really good already. And of course we have to switch to the bed for this.
It's fine. I'm gonna deal with the next boss as a la carte anyway. And it's more convenient to move here as a la carte. I'm gonna... no, too early. You can dodge the thing with the special, the Iron Maiden.
Yeah, but it's like very precise to
I'm not
do that.
risking attack. Oh, one hit, of course. As all.
You love to see it.
I mean, I was one hit away. If I was caught into the Iron Maiden.
Yeah, you would have died 100%. Because I think like that's one of the earlier bosses that you usually do in like a casual playthrough, and most of the time it will actually one-shot you. So glad we did that. So we did like all of the main bosses on the main area. I mean, there's still death left actually for like the main castle at this point.
For this map,
Yeah.
you could say.
But of course, you have to defeat all of the previous bosses before, and of course, with the exception of being Paranoia. But
Yeah, the path here is open, so you cleared everything.
Well, you're right. The next boss, can I jump up with the dono?
Yeah, of course.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, got a $40 donation from Steven that says, never played this Castlevania before, but I can tell this will be a great run. Plus, couldn't pass up the t-shirt for donating. And yeah, claiming the ESA winner t-shirt there as well. That's putting it towards our Wii Party U CPU upgrade incentive. And yeah, it's been a fantastic run so far as well.
Yeah, and this is death here. Again, I'm gonna do first phase with Yoko and second phase with Alucard. Okay, stop, please.
Yeah, that's usually the attack that you don't want to see because you cannot attack as often as possible because you really have to dodge that.
No, it's better when you're under him and you double hit with the ice again.
Yeah, so as long as he's like floating above you, usually like the best case that can happen. That attack, however, yeah, we don't like to see that.
There you go. Oops, wrong side.
Yeah.
Man. Chill.
Oops.
He has to be about to die.
Yeah. Yeah, but using Hellfire while right before he tries to attack you, like you can actually set up the 3 hits perfectly. Alright. So this is the Abyss. That's where like things can go really, really wrong if you get hit by every little thing in there.
Yeah.
It's a great wee area.
Yep. I like this area just contains 2 bosses at this point, which is Abaddon, of course, the final boss. But also very annoying enemies, like the Rippers. Of course, those fire demons can be annoying, but usually we're just too fast and to get past to the next room, which is just fine. Those are Alastars. You can just hit them, but the problem is, like, whenever you hit them, they fly like a little bit above and fall down immediately, so it's just better to wait at the very first 2. And
It's one actually.
yeah,
It goes down.
the second one you can just simply dodge.
Yeah. I mean, first one you can dodge as well, but I just went a bit safer there. Of course.
If you would play Zoma, or like in the Zoma speedrun, you can pretty much like zip through most of it. Like
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately, no.
Because there's a new route. And it's tough at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man.
Those dragons can be a little bit annoying, but usually they're not that big of a deal.
Wanted to back that.
Alright,
Whatever.
so the next boss is going to be Abaddon, and that boss, as Diagon has mentioned, is actually way easier than the previous bosses that we have fought before. Simply because Alucard's kit actually really helps out dealing with all of his patterns.
Too early? No.
Yeah, so... Oh, good. Yeah, if it does this U pattern, then it can be a little bit annoying, but usually by just doing high jumps, you should be fine. But otherwise, you can dodge most of it with the special.
This one you have to
Yep.
dodge.
Like, if you mess it up, yeah, this can happen.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All calculated.
Yep. You're just demonstrating it for
style.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So those enemies can be really annoying. Black Panther usually doesn't do much.
Yeah, so in certain rooms it's faster to just damage boost. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. But again, you can't damage boost everything because, yeah, this room can be dicey.
I'm not letting it be
Attack.
dicey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Still succubus left.
Yep.
Alright, so this is the final boss coming up. So, especially for Julius mode, it is not the boss that you usually fight during Soma mode. We're actually fighting Soma himself.
Oh yeah, because it's like after the bad ending, what if scenario.
Yeah, there's no cutscene boss as well.
Oh, too far.
So every time he appears, he will swing his giant axe. That's all the soul that he can pick up. So there's also the summon that can attack you from time to time. Usually, like the summon is not that big of a deal. You should just have to time your attacks.
Okay, this is second phase. And it has a lot of HP. This is gonna be a lot of jump slashing.
Now, of course, again, it's the same as like the previous fights where he has like a summon and another attack that is also considered a soul.
You can dive kick through him, but yeah, I'm not doing that. It's actually possible to die by doing that.
So as you can see, like whenever he pauses for a really long time, you know that he's using Abaddon's soul, which is usually a good thing because then he just decides to not move at all. You can get a couple more hits in. Anyway, that's time.
That one, right? Yeah. Yep. That was Julius mode. Well, thank you for having us.
You have anything else to say?
Not. I'm sleepy. It's late. Yeah. So. Yeah, it was a good day of a marathon.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.